the most part, I'm trying to stay.
You ready?
Oh, dude, I'm always ready.
Okay, here we go.
Sometimes you get nerve damage too. But people don't realize getting tattooed is a good way to find out where and how your nerves all fucked up.
I love getting tattooed. It's kind of an addiction.
It is.
And that's like, I don't know if that is, what do you call that? The pain. Pain feels nice, but it's not pain. It's like,
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
it's almost better than drugs.
Yeah. It's better for you.
That it is. So how long have you been tattooing?
About 2 years.
Do you like it?
Love it.
So I told him how to get down to his
Nice.
car, from his truck.
Recently quit my second job so I could do this full time.
What was your second job?
I worked at a school.
Nice.
No.
No, it's not. But I say that out of respect.
Yeah, it was a paraprofessional job.
You might have known my mom,
What's your mom's name?
Jennifer Kidwell,
What school does she work at?
Central. She worked at Island City though, as well.
Yeah, I worked at Central. Jennifer.
Kidwell? She has black hair, short.
I'm not good with names.
Glasses.
What does she do?
Paraprofessional.
Oh, really?
Yep. Has been for like about 26 years.
Wow. Kudos to her.
Yeah,
It's not an easy job.
No. She doesn't like easy jobs.
Well, I don't either.
They become monotonous.
Yeah, this one, tattooing is not an easy job, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Something different every day.
Dude, nice. What's the weirdest tattoo you've ever done? Or the most interesting, I should say.
One of the first ones I did was pretty interesting. It was an elephant skull with a ghost coming out of it.
Dude,
And a watering can, watering moss on the ghost or the elephant skull.
it's so cool.
Completely original.
That is really, really badass.
Your skin loves me.
Yeah. It's, didn't used to.
Really?
Yeah, my skin used to reject ink.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Rejects yellows, actually.
You won't be putting any yellow on this.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like, oh, yeah. No, I for sure reject yellows. But my body used to reject all inks.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
What changed?
I don't know, I think just age helps with certain things. Acclimatizing, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
But I'm also a really, really calm person, so I tend to not have high blood pressure and stuff like that. So I do bleed a lot, but it's like not for very long.
Does that have anything to do with being a redhead?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because due to the pigmentation in my skin, I tan.
You tan.
I tan.
That's interesting.
Yep. I don't burn very much.
My whole family is redheaded.
And they're probably very, very fair, pale skin.
Very, very pale.
Yeah, no, I tan. I blame it on the not blame. I am like German, Irish, English, got a little Spanish somewhere along the lines.
Could be the Spanish.
Yeah, I'm a mutt, but it's cool with me. I'm the only one in my family, direct family with red hair, and very few. It was a recessive trait that never got passed on to anybody besides me.
Wow.
and I might actually pass it on to people as well, due to the
Cool.
fact that it is recessive. There is the chance of a male passing on to it as long as a few factors happen, but I'm super interested, although I don't want kids, so. At least not right now, or in the future.
Kids are a bit much.
Yes, they are. People don't get it. They don't understand that bringing someone into this world is rougher than you think. I think it's all
Just working with kids isn't enough.
sunshine and butterflies until they actually have the kid, and then it's absolute living hell.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time, in theory.
Looks like a good time from a distance.
Yeah, but no. I'm kind of on the fence.
I will adopt, though.
Yeah, that's what-
Foster, actually. I like the idea of giving someone a home while they need it,
Yeah.
but not having them full time
Yeah.
or permanent. So it'd be like fostering teens
Oh wow,
When I'm-
teens.
when I'm definitely not this age.
Yeah. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I looked at your ID, but I don't remember.
So
No, I know you're over 18.
shoot a guess.
25?
I'm not going to tell you that whether higher or lower, but you're wrong.
Okay, 23.
Yes, this year.
Nice.
I'm not glad I look 25, but I don't know. Someone told me I looked 35 the other day, and I'm just like, well,
What?
shit. I did have a full beard like yesterday,
Oh, really?
then I cut it off. Yeah, I decided to take it off. Feels nice. I'm getting to the point where it was getting to the point where you couldn't see my earrings anymore.
That could be it, because facial hair usually comes with age.
Yeah, I've had it since I was 14.
Oh shit.
Yeah, runs in the family.
Well, that could be nice.
So
Could
does
also not be nice.
Yeah, it has its downsides. Like, as a kid, I had to shave a lot.
Like a 14-year-old?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, because policy at schools was different back then, so
They wouldn't let you have facial hair?
no, it was very looked down upon.
What school did you go to?
Oh, dude, somewhere in Idaho. Goddamn Republican state.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I don't follow politics, but I just know that they don't like people of anything, any race or anything like that besides that they enjoy. So I hate Idaho so much.
Idaho's really lax on tattooing, too.
Yeah, it's weird though, because there's a lot of yuppies over there.
Is there?
Yeah, a lot of Mormons.
Yep.
Yeah, that don't get tattoos. I was actually raised in a Mormon family, but I have never believed it.
I was raised religious, but it never did anything for me.
Nope, makes no difference. I do appreciate your hand stability and your pressure that you give.
Yeah? I work pretty hard at it.
Oh man.
I just go slow and steady.
It says, from death, life flourishes. From life, death takes a toll. Yeah, man.
When I first started tattooing, I was so heavy-handed. I went to a school, believe it or not, where the teacher didn't teach me.
What?
She just told me, oh, you're a natural. And I thought, I'm doing things right. And then I had basically an apprenticeship with Mandy Cartwright. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, she actually gave me my. She was Mona Lisa Yeah,
That's where I got, well, not necessarily an apprenticeship, but they were my mentors.
she actually gave me the bat tattoos.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
When?
last year.
So I would have been there.
Year before. You were there.
Was I?
Yes, you were. I had a... yeah, you were there. It was... No, 2017, sorry. It
Oh,
was
17. I
the
was
year
still
of the
in school.
eclipse.
Yeah, I was still in school.
I do believe it was 17. Jeez, it's been forever. Time
And
flies.
that's the last time you had a tattoo?
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's so terrible. Well, I kind of made a deal with my ex-fiance, sorry, that I was going to wait till she got another tattoo. Well, I started to get annoyed by it. Like, no joke, very annoyed. And that was, like, one of the things that I did not like. But, yeah, so I waited and waited and waited, but she never wanted to get one, so... Yeah. Here I am, happy to not have that on my shoulders, I guess, because I try to be a very loyal person, so I kind of kept that promise to an extent.
Yeah, how long were you guys together?
6 years.
Wow. So from very young.
Yeah, high school.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
It was for the best, I think.
Sounds like it.
Are your parents just that big of pieces of shit?
But I'm happier now, actually, so it has its benefits. Yeah, I was told that getting tattooed on the bicep hurt. No, this is great.
Really? I feel like mine hurt a little bit. It was a little pinchy.
I mean, it pinches, but
Yeah, but it's not unbearable.
no, if anything, it's actually like making my hand twitch a little bit.
It's funny how that does that.
Yeah, it's cool. That's why acupuncture is a thing.
I recently had a test at the neurologist's office where they use like electroshock, and they just put this like little I don't even know what to call it. It's this little thing, and they stick it in points on your arm that'll make like parts of your arm twitch. It was so weird.
I've seen one of those. You can actually buy them online for yourself.
Really?
Yeah, it's electrode acupuncture or whatever, or electrode shock
They
therapy.
stuck it up in my collarbone, and it made like my whole arm jump.
Yep. It's actually better than acupuncture.
And you're probably lucky
It wasn't like a pleasant feeling, but
to see the caliper off the
it wasn't. I mean, like, it was uncomfortable in certain areas, but for the most part, like, it wasn't bad. But I have a really high pain tolerance.
I mean,
Same.
if you're
To an extent. There's some things where I'm just like, this sucks.
Yeah, after I had that electric test done, they did one with needles, where they stuck needles in nerves, and then basically wiggled them around. I did not
Ow?
like that.
No, that's crossing the line.
Yeah, that was straight up torture.
Sounded like you were a puppet for a little while.
Yeah,
Rough.
because I have nerve problems in my left hand. Thankfully, that's not my tattooing hand.
Yeah.
Stretching hand, but I still have trouble with it because you have to have strength in order to stretch. And I don't have a lot of strength in my left hand. But I mean, I make do. But I was trying to get it figured out so I could gain back some strength in my left hand and be able to stretch skin better.
Sounds like it worked for the most part.
It was really pretty much inconclusive. But I mean, they told me everything I already knew.
Gotcha.
That I have thoracic outlet syndrome. I already had surgery for it. So there's really nothing more they can do for me.
Besides, tell you
Yeah,
you're screwed.
yeah. So I'm gonna be weak and in pain forever. Yay.
Until someone figures out something.
Yeah.
I believe it'll happen sooner or later.
I get right there in a second, and my car starts sputtering.
It is warm in
Go
here.
to turn right. She's like, don't go.
Yeah, I do apologize. I'm sweating all over everything.
It's okay. I don't notice it. When I'm tattooing, I don't notice anything but the tattoo.
Good. Same with me and my painting. I'll just
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll sit phased out. And then I'll forget that time actually passes. Look at the clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Look at the clock again.
I
Midnight.
love when that happens.
Oh, same here. I hate time. It's not even real.
It isn't. And it causes us so much stress.
I learned to just ignore it.
I wish I could.
And I only have to know when I have to go to work, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't even care about my birthday.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't even give a shit. Holidays? Don't care. Time? I don't even ask people what time it is. I know that sun rises, sun sets. That's it. Summertime, wintertime, spring, fall, sometimes. But no, time isn't important.
It really isn't. It's just something that,
Keep track.
yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Dude, can't wait to watch the video. No joke.
Where are you gonna put it?
Oh, I'm putting it on Snapchat actually,
Okay.
and Instagram, and probably onto a flash drive for records. Oh yeah. Kind of trying to get more into social media. I'm a heavy people person, and I've been I used to close myself off a little bit while still being a people person. It was the weirdest thing. But now I'm just like, fuck it, who gives a shit? People can see me or not see me, I don't care. So yeah, I'm more active on social media, so it's... And the presence feels great. And it's not necessarily an ego thing or anything, it's just... Some people just can't see people all the time, and social media is easy, it's right there. I used to resent social media. In fact, I don't even use Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, it's a high school thing. I believe. I don't think Facebook should exist.
I don't like it, but I have to have it.
Yeah, but I mean, for your line of work, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't access my Facebook, so I don't care even. I forgot the password, and that actually didn't affect me too much. I work at a grocery store, so I don't need to like message people on Messenger. And really, it's all about pictures and stuff nowadays.
Bro, man, you shouldn't have to be fucking afraid to stand up for somebody or something.
But there's also a lot of drama on Facebook. Meh,
Oh my God.
fuck it, I don't like that shit.
I fucking hate drama.
I think that everybody should just be able to be happy and do what they want to do. And don't complain about your problems without letting people help you fix them.
Well, there's nothing worse than going on Facebook and seeing people's drama.
Yeah. That's why I don't use it. That's why I didn't even create a new account.
Did you want the base of the mushrooms outlined?
With the red, yeah. With the dark red. Oh,
You mean
sorry.
Like the white part, the stalk? Or?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Black outline. That way, if the white, for some reason, doesn't get taken in.
Yeah. It'll be there.
Yeah, I do also have a white rejection.
Really?
Yeah, if you can't tell, there's white inside that peace sign. Around the outline, it's a little bit.
Oh, there's a little.
A little bit. That's. But I've actually been reluctant to use white, but I mean, it's like, whatever. Also, I'll do it this time.
Yeah, I think it'll look good.
Yeah, it's gonna look
And
great.
plus, this part of your skin never sees the light of day unless you're like out tanning or something and you want to get your underarms touched or tanned. Then other than that, I mean, like, when does it ever see the sun?
That's why this part's like white as fuck, and the rest of my skin's not.
Yeah.
Same goes to everybody.
Yeah.
And since I don't recommend tanning like artificial,
Yeah.
it'll never be tan. Because it's unhealthy, and it's unhealthy to sit out in the sun too long, even if you're trying to tan.
Yeah. I used to tan. I regret that.
Yeah. Cancer is a scary thing.
Well, I got told that I had precancerous moles.
Oof. Get them removed.
Yeah, I got them removed.
Nice.
And that was recently, so I'm like, all that tanning I did.
Probably
did not
caused
help.
it.
I have skin cancer in my family,
Oof.
so I don't know why anybody let me in the tanning booth.
It's all about letting yourself in there.
Yeah, I was a kid though,
Oh shit, what the fuck?
like 14.
Oh, that's, I mean, you do you. That was a strange sensation.
Right there.
Right there, yeah. Felt it in my palms. It's like vibrating.
Weird.
Dude, I haven't seen you in like fucking weeks, bro. Bullshit. We haven't like had any bro time in weeks.
I actually can agree with that. That's true. You're supposed to do something before you went to fucking Florida.
North Carolina? Yeah, but we got involved in this relationship and we just didn't spend a lot of time with it.
Plan on interconnecting all my tattoos eventually.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh. Some people do sleeves. I just do singular tattoos until it all comes together.
Right? I think that looks cool. Have you ever seen those tattoos where people come in with like previous sleeves, like colored sleeves that are old and faded and need touched up, and then they just basically do a whole new piece over the top of it, and it looks like stained glass. It is like my favorite thing ever.
That is so cool, and they just keep on doing that.
Huh?
And they'll just keep on doing that every time it fades? That's
Well,
interesting.
no, they like tattoo a new design over it.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, that's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'd do that.
I would too. And then you have like, they're like black work tattoos, so it's like almost solid black.
Dude.
When are you guys gonna be doing all the factory shit and making that area for the Marissa?
When it gets close to time for her to be here. I'm not gonna worry about it till then.
Is she even doing anything?
I mean, I heard from her a couple weeks ago. She said that she should be here in March. So we'll see.
It's turning out so cool.
It looks awesome.
Get me to move up there, check it out, work with them.
Yeah, interesting enough, you're not the lightest hand I've ever gotten a tattoo from.
Really? Who was the lightest?
A buddy of mine got a lot of, I have four street tattoos, for lack of a better name. From a guy that learned how to tattoo in jail.
Okay.
But he has the lightest hand, and as a result, that could have been why my skin was rejecting the colors.
Or did you know if the quality of his ink was acceptable or?
At the moment, I didn't care.
Okay.
I guess it's all about the experience for me, as long as it's safe.
Good question.
Yes, ma'am.
Flourishes. This eye, did you want me to put a dot over the top of it?
It's all capitals,
Okay.
all caps.
Okay. I just was wondering.
Thank you.
Because this one isn't capital.
Oh, sometimes I make that mistake. Would you mind making it capital?
Sure. So you just want like a over the top?
Yeah, just a swoosh.
Okay.
Because not every city's gonna have the same opportunities, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I like that you noticed that.
Well, I am right up in it.
That is true. That is true. No, I try my best to just do capitals. It's a lot easier.
You have beautiful penmanship.
Thank you.
That's something I need to work on. My fiance got me a calligraphy kit for Christmas, and I fully anticipate using it.
I have a,
I have horrible handwriting. I can draw, but I
just
don't have good handwriting.
I only have good handwriting when I'm writing short sentences. But I guess if I actually pay attention and write slow, I could write a whole page and make it look like it was typed.
That's awesome.
And I try to only use pen because pencil smudges. So like just figure pen. That's why the drawing was actually in pen.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
If you use a pen, you're less likely to make mistakes because you know you can't erase them. So I was told a long time ago you don't need a pencil. You just need confidence.
That's true.
And I do a lot of freehand painting, so you never know what's going to happen there either. So, and I actually learned a lot of my penmanship when I was in elementary school. Granted, it wasn't great handwriting, but it was better than some I've seen.
Yeah. Mine's just chicken scratch.
You got doctor handwriting then.
I do.
I mean, only doctors can read it.
Yeah. Only I can read it sometimes.
Well, you're the only one that needs to most of the time.
Yeah.
And I plan on coming to get quite a bit of tattoos this year.
Cool.
And I think I like this shop atmosphere.
Yeah,
I really
it's
do.
fun here. You said you went to Caddy Ink once?
I did. I liked it too.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I haven't been in.
Every tattoo shop has its quirks. I've been to a few. Let's see. Sea Dog Tattoo in Newport? No, Lincoln City. That tattoo shop is cool. That's where I got my seahorse.
Oh yeah? That's
And-
an awesome seahorse.
And this mushroom right here on my shoulder. The angry mushroom.
Up here?
Yeah, I'll show you it after. I designed it when I was in like 6th grade or something like that. I was drawing one day in class and I'm like, well shit. Let's just let's use this as a tattoo. I found the sketch 5-6 years later. And told myself, well, guess I'm gonna get this tattoo.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. That's when I realized I didn't need when I pretty much realized I didn't need an eraser. I also experimented with using alcohol with inks. I don't know if you've ever tried that. So take a pen on really heavy paper, and then get a little vessel full of alcohol, like isopropyl 90% or something like that, and a paintbrush, and just paint over the lines, and you can actually shade with it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. Instead of having to cross hatch,
Yeah.
you can really bring it around. Also, a fun medium is alcohol ink. It's
Yeah.
an alcohol-based ink.
Oh, cool.
So you paint the paper with, like, you dip it in alcohol, and then you put the ink on. So you get these really cool effects.
That sounds interesting.
I have probably 10 that are like a conglomeration of different designs that I put into one frame. That has different. It's like sectioned off, I guess. It's really neato. But I've never seen the medium. I've never been able to find any of that ink since I used it. And it was at school, so They probably had to order or something special. It's Japanese. It's a Japanese art style.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can't call it that. No. I mean,
But it's so fun to work with. You're using like 300-pound paper or something like that.
300-pound paper?
Well, as in like the weight that it can handle
Oh, okay.
without tearing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like pretty much writing on glass. Well, it's really glossy paper.
But I don't usually tattoo on her before.
It may not be that high paper, but it's like you're writing on plastic. But if you use the wrong kind of paper, it'll just seep in and then absorb. So none of the ink absorbs. You have to let it dry before you touch it, and it has to sit flat.
Yeah, sometimes you just get it where it
Yeah. But since alcohol dries fast, you don't have to worry about too much. It's not flawless though, that's for sure.
What is it?
The art style, because of you can't like know exactly how much alcohol you need to put on the paper. So every time you do it's different. You can't duplicate it usually. Changes the consistency of the ink and changes the shading. Pretty cool. So you like to tattoo and sketch. Do you paint or anything else? Nice.
I do paint.
Are any of these paintings yours?
I started one over there. It's betas. Because I love fish.
That's really cool.
It's done, I believe. Except for the mushrooms, which I'm going to do right now.
Awesome. You are really efficient.
Well, thank you.
It's only been half an hour.
Seriously?
No joke, 31 minutes and like 45 seconds.
That's crazy. I take my time. I go pretty slow, at least I think I do.
Well, I think it's like speed. Speed isn't the thing. It's what you can get done
Yeah.
in a steady amount of time.
Yeah.
'Cause some people can go quick, but they take breaks.
I don't smoke.
Thank you. Thank you for not taking breaks. Because I mean, I like to get my work done and then do extracurricular later. I'd rather not have a break, but I'm kind of forced to at my job. It's like
True.
required by law, so.
Yeah. See, I don't really like breaks either. But I do take them for people because I know that they're in pain and
Oh yeah.
kind of necessary for some people. Like the guy I was tattooing earlier, it was his first tattoo.
Oh, cool. I respect that.
So we just took breaks every once in a while, and that's fine.
What'd he get?
It's a military tattoo, so he got crossing rifles, said U.S. infantry.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah. It was a good first tattoo for him. It was on his arm, so he wanted it on his chest, and I was like, dude, that's gonna hurt.
Sensitive.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, but I also kind of want it here, and I was like, that's your best bet.
I'll be getting a chest tattoo here pretty soon.
Cool.
I'm actually gonna get a 2 butcher knives crossing
Nice.
with a steel going right up through it, and then but it's just I want it to be hyper realistic,
Oh wow. Yeah.
like actually looking shiny. I don't know if there's a such thing as shiny ink.
There isn't, but there's techniques you can use to make things look shiny.
Cool. That'll be the goal. I don't think I'm gonna draw that one. I think I'm actually going to let someone design that one, or at
Yeah.
least I'll design it, but then I'll let them like do the shading and stuff to make sure that they know what they're doing more than I
Yeah.
do. I actually want a couple of UV tattoos as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have any of that ink, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Some people reject that ink like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I've heard, is that it's not exactly good for your skin. But
That's what I've
that's
heard, too.
only what I've heard.
I've heard about scar tattoos.
Oh, scarification?
Yeah. What is that?
It's where they, like, basically use a scalpel and cut out portions of your skin in designs, and then you scar and you have these beautiful designs.
That sounds crazy.
Sounds horrible to me.
Yeah, like you gotta be a real masochist to like that.
Yeah, like I'm not into that.
I think I've actually seen a scarification tattoo
Really?
once. Yeah, but I wasn't sure if it was just the fact that it just faded and they just scarred anyway, but no, it's crazy. The things people do.
You heard of suspension, right?
No, what's that?
Where they put like hooks in your back and hang you from the ceiling,
Yeah?
and you're supposed to get like super euphoric.
What? Okay, now I guess now that I think about it, saw it in Ripley, Believe It or Not once.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't have thick skin.
Yeah, that would hurt.
That would hurt really bad.
But I've heard that like you just get euphoric, like you're
Well, it's like drugs.
yeah. I'm just double checking to make sure all my lines are in there
Oh, awesome.
before I get started on shading.
Cool.
And if any of the lines do come out, I do offer first touch-ups for you.
Cool. I don't get touch-ups.
Oh, you don't?
It's my own policy. Yeah.
Okay.
The only one I got touched up was the eclipse tattoo that I got.
Yeah.
But that's because my body pretty much rejected all the ink. And so, and Mandy actually touched that one up when she did the bats.
Oh, did she?
She did. She just offered to do it, and I said okay.
She's so nice.
She's awesome. I'm gonna have to go to Boise to.
Or they're actually in Enterprise now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it what is it? What is the shop called now?
Mona Lisa.
Oh, it's still. So it is Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
They just moved both their shops to one location.
Well, they only have one shop now.
Oh, cool.
Just Mona Lisa.
Because I know that it was Ink Slaves, and then Ink Slaves 2, and then.
Yeah, Ink Slaves was the shop that they were working at in Boise, and then they wanted to have like a sister shop, so they named it Ink Slaves 2 when they moved to La Grande. The only problem with that is that when people were trying to schedule, they were calling the Boise place all the time,
Oh.
so they changed it to Mona Lisa.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm getting up in there and making sure it's all in.
Oh, perfect. Have you ever given yourself a tattoo?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, my legs are covered.
How does it? Is it? It must be different.
It's less painful than when you're getting it from someone else because you're focused.
You have control.
Yeah, and I don't know, it just doesn't hurt as bad.
Interesting.
But I also have a really high pain tolerance. Like I tattooed my shins,
Oof.
and so
It's crazy.
I mean it was sharp, but
But it wasn't excruciating.
no.
That makes sense.
I think the worst one was on my inner thigh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those.
Are you?
Yeah. Eventually.
It's not fun.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna get, but yeah, I still don't. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna get. I might get a crow.
Crows are awesome. I have yet to get a crow tattoo, but I want one.
I might get a crow tattoo on the other side of my chest.
Yeah,
So one side will be the crossed butcher knives, and the other side will be the crow.
that's awesome.
But I think I'm gonna get multiples, different styles. I'm kind of into darker ideas. Most of my tattoos are pretty timid, but a tattoo that I wanna continue is the pentacle that's on my shoulder.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some elements but in Latin. And then it's going to be a goat that is eating another goat,
You can dig it.
and then there's like an owl picking at the remnants.
Hell yeah. I love dark shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Well, because you gotta have a balance. I say for.
Do you think you're gonna be a butcher forever?
Oh, dude, that's a great job.
Really?
But being a butcher forever, I don't know if forever is the word. I think I'll always have a passion for it. For now, it is my passion. I love going to work. It's like my home.
You have friends there.
Oh, I am friends with everybody I meet. It can get me in trouble sometimes. But yeah, no, I just like the job. I like the atmosphere. I like people.
Is it cold in there?
It is a solid 48 degrees most of the time.
I couldn't handle it.
Nah, it takes a.
Well, that and I don't really like meat. Probably gross me out.
The only thing I don't like is I don't like cutting lamb.
Really?
It's really gamey. Yeah, it has a gamey smell to it.
Oh.
The flavor ain't bad, but the smell is quite awful in my opinion.
Smells like lamb.
It smells like smells fishy to me.
Really?
Yeah. And every once in a while you get like spent meat where it's like it has aged too much.
Do you just get rid of it?
Oh, you have to. It has an awful smell.
Really?
It's like fermented, but then like a sweet fermentation mixed with bitterness. It's awful. But usually it only happens if like the package has been breached somehow, or if air got stuck in it. Because meat once vacuum sealed it just continues to cure and get better. But if you have something that it gets introduced to, it tends to taint it. But I love cutting meat. It's awesome.
So you work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week?
Yeah, sometimes 6. Not. I think the most I worked in the meat department was like 50 hours a week.
Oh wow. How long have you been doing it?
For a year.
Nice.
But I worked at Safeway for 3 years prior, and then I took a 2-year hiatus. And I did not like the jobs that I had, so
You came back.
yeah. They welcomed me with open arms and let me pick what job I wanted.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. I said I want the job with the best opportunities.
Good for you.
Oh yeah. Since I love to work, I can do anything I want to. It definitely has its ups and downs when it comes to like sometimes schedules are actually all the time schedules are just fluctuant. But I work with it, and I got lots of free time now. I don't have any. I don't like. I guess right now I just don't have a bunch of commitments. So I usually just like to go to work early. Maybe try and start work early.
I'm the same way. I'd rather be at work early than anything else.
I like to absorb my work atmosphere before I start it. Usually I'll get to work half an hour early, well, an hour to half an hour early, and I'll start by talking to my buddies, and then I'll grab a cup of coffee, walk around, assess what I'm going to be doing for that day, and kind of make a game plan.
Is there a lot of butchers that work there, or just?
We have 4. We have 4 butchers, yeah.
Do you ever feel like maybe you want to work for Heinz, or is Heinz like a big no-no?
I don't like Heinz.
No.
No, it's not that. It's. I don't know. They're not the professional that I like.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that because I work at this different butcher shop. No, I've been in there. The quality is not exactly what I like. Since I try to do my best to make it look as perfect as I can. Meat is not perfect, but you can shape it
Yeah.
to whatever you want it to look like. I mean, obviously there's stipulations, but really cutting meat is about finding your own style and just making it look how it's supposed to, but there's no set way to do it. Unless, of course, you're cutting something that has a grain specific.
Okay.
Like, tenderloin's pretty self-explanatory. But tri-tip, you have to cut it. You can only cut it at one of the tips at an angle. If you don't, you go with the grain, and it's tough. So when you're cutting steaks off of a tri-tip, you have to go with the outer. It's like the furthest left when the tri-tip is shaped like a backwards L.
Okay.
It's hard to describe. I've been doing it for a while, so it's like I don't need to. Second nature, I guess.
Yeah.
So I've never thought about it like that. But yes, most things are pretty explanatory, and you just have to have good dexterity and be able to stand for hours at a time. Like sometimes I stand at that butcher block for 5 hours in a row.
Oh wow.
But since I don't have a concept of time,
Yeah.
it all just passes. I'll look at the clock because it's there. It's there. You have no way of avoiding it. And then look at it again. It's already lunchtime, and you're like, "Wow, that's crazy." But I work quick. I like to get my job done so I can do another job, and get that job done so I can do another job. Because the goal is I just want to get everything done.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I can. I'm just one person, but and we have a really good team, so it makes it great.
Are they all men, or is
No.
it? No, that's awesome.
The block supervisor is actually, her name is Freetha Anderson, and she is a really, really wonderful worker. I don't know, you may have seen her. She's a shorter. She's from.
Does she always wear a hat?
Yeah, she's from the islands.
Okay.
She always wears a black skirt, but you wouldn't notice that unless she has her smock off. And she's super nice. She runs it with a gentle iron fist, I guess. You have to. You can't be an ass.
Yeah.
A man, no manager should. But she is great.
That's awesome.
And then we have pretty much equal male to female ratio.
Cool.
7 of us total, and there's 4 men, 3 women.
Cool.
No, now we have 8. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah. No, that's pretty equal. And often we all work on the same shift.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, not the same shift, but same day. Lately, it's just been a lot of vacations, trying to find hours for everybody,
Yeah.
because there is a limit to the hours.
Is there ever like a really busy period or a really slow period?
It's a slow period right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, major hour cuts throughout the
Is
whole
it-
store.
Is it like because the holidays are over, or?
Yeah, it's because of the weather.
Oh.
People stock up and then don't like to come into the store when it's like gross outside.
Yeah.
But in the summertime, everybody's scheduled full.
Wow.
Sometimes, and you're not forced to work overtime, but sometimes it's actually offered. Like, hey, do you want to work an extra day? So I usually say yes. On occasion, I don't. Like, there's instances where I just need the 2 days off that I'm given. But for the most part, I just like to work. Actually, technically, I have 2 jobs. One of them, I only work 1 day a week. I'm helping my mom's in-laws. Well, new in-laws, soon-to-be in-laws. build a house, an apartment, so that my mom and her fiance, soon-to-be husband, can move into his parents' old house.
Oh, cool.
It'll be on the same property. It's pretty cool. So that's a fun project. Learning a lot of stuff.
I bet.
Construction's fun.
I always thought it would be.
It's messy but fun.
Way over my head, though.
You guys want to check this out? I'm pretty proud of it.
Dude, hell yeah. I can see part of it.
Yeah. Do you want to show them?
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, hell
I
That's gorgeous.
much respect. Lance, you're great.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I did this for 21 years. Better be good at something.
You got to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did find out that I was afraid I wasn't gonna, but that worked out.
There's a lot of really good paintings on those walls.
That's thought it'd be nice little touch.
It has so much depth. Like,
Not really. They're more just stylized flowers than really roses. Maybe like almost a lotus and what. I hate roses with a passion, but
same.
when I want to do something just kind of graphic, I'll go to that style.
A lotus is more beautiful anyway. It's it's more flawed, and I like that. Roses can look too perfect to me, and I don't like that. They're kind of one-noted.
My thing is, I've just done so fucking many.
Dude, I believe it.
Portland, I probably did two or three a week in Portland.
Oh,
You know,
sure that got old.
Yeah, it's just annoying. So, if they comes in and specifically asks me for a rose, I'll be like, oh, actually, or you can get Savannah are available.
I'll take all of your roses.
I'll give them to you.
I love doing
So that's
flowers.
just the last
Flowers are cool.
2 years now, busting my ass here. I'm ready for a little relaxation. Pick and choose what I want to do. But I'm trying to be egotistical about it. It's just my art suffers if I have to do stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah, that's why you have multiple tattoo artists here, because everybody has a different way of doing things, different preferences.
Well, yeah, everybody's style's different. I mean, chances are, Ashley's going to be way more into doing roses than I am because she wants to do them.
Yeah,
Cool. Here you go.
but you don't want to, so you don't have. There's more passion when you want to do it.
There is, but there's also, to me, it's also that honor of being able to mark somebody for life. So I'm always going to put everything I have into
Yeah,
whatever
even
I'm being asked to do.
even if you don't like it, it's all about the client.
Yeah,
But
they're coming to me specifically because they expect me to do the best job I can possible, and I always will. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm just going to be like, the whole time.
yeah, probably give them shit every once in a while, like, oh, it's a rose.
I don't mind when they're just like, here you go, run free. When they do that, I'm all about it then. Like with this one, she showed me an illustration of one that had already been done, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll just redo it. Have fun with it.
Yeah, cool.
And that's what it did.
I like it. I like it better.
Is that your first tattoo, or you got more? Oh, never mind. I didn't see the ones in your arms. I was like,
I have two on my back. I have one on my right there.
nice.
And then this one and it's not that one.
Those are really cool.
Oh, this is the one I was
I'm
calling.
not bleeding as much as I used to.
Oh, you're not bleeding at all. I haven't seen a drop of blood.
That's crazy.
Want to do with it, and maybe if you have time before
Wow.
you do something with that.
Yeah, my leg bled quite a bit.
Really?
Uh-huh. Like a
Anybody else
lot.
needs to do whatever I want to do is gonna be skull.
But he doubts that in ink too. He wanted that to stay. Because there's no outline.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this leg has... I guess there is a little bit of black outline.
Oh, yeah, you're.
But most of it, like, he really tried to push that color in there.
Yeah.
That was one of my backyard tattoos.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad.
Same artist as the guy that did the all my space tattoos.
I'm full time.
Good. How are you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was actually at Safeway, and then I got the message, and I was like, well shit, I guess I'm going to get my tattoo now. Yeah. That's perfect. Because I was down to get my tattoo at 8 o'clock this morning. I was like, shit, I'm ready. Yeah. I mean, you weren't probably weren't even awake by then.
Oh, I was. I woke up early this morning. Couldn't sleep. I was like, I got shit to do.
I actually got woken up this morning. It was interesting. Got a phone call, and that woke me up. I never wake up to a phone call, but yeah, because I was running on like 3.5 hours of sleep. I usually don't need much, but trying to actually train my body to hit the REM cycle and then wake up, because that's all you need. Well, you need your light sleep and your REM. And there's like one more cycle that you need, and it only takes like 5 hours for me. So usually 4 to 5 hours is perfect. Anything more, and I'm just exhausted, lethargic. It's yeah. But because I move, I don't have time to be tired.
Yeah.
And I do drink a lot of coffee.
I love coffee.
Yeah, coffee is bomb. I love all kinds of coffee except for dark roast.
Really?
Yeah, I believe that a light roast is a delicate coffee is a good coffee to me. Because I like black coffee, but I don't like burnt coffee. And some of those dark roasts can taste pretty raunchy.
Do you like Starbucks?
No.
They taste kind of burnt.
Yes, I actually got a liking to. Have you ever had white coffee?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, Antlers has white coffee.
It's good.
I did a quad shot with a with like a Bev shot thing, so it's like the equivalent of a whole Red Bull.
Oh wow.
And it was all white coffee, so it tasted so smooth.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy delicious. Crazy delicious to drink, and it has a smooth mouthfeel. Not bitter. It's really light. Dude, watching it on the video is really cool too, because I can't arch my neck.
Yeah, it hurts your neck too much.
Yeah, but looking down at this, it's really fun to watch a tattoo. I think I'm gonna do this for all my tattoos from now on. Might actually get a GoPro so I could set it up for my back tattoo.
That would be cool.
I don't know how I'm gonna like stand it up or something. Maybe I'll just buy a stand for it. I don't know.
Like a tripod or...
Yeah. I'm really into recording, so I like records. I just don't like writing. I'm minorly dyslexic. When it comes to reading, not necessarily writing, but writing can be tedious too. You know, pictures worth 1,000 words.
Yeah. One more card. Oh wait, 2 more. Yeah,
Awesome. I've been tattooed by a lot of people too.
That's cool.
See, there was a guy that was based out of Wallowa that was a guest artist at Redemption. Been tattooed by Leon. Actually got a tattoo from Lance a long time ago. I did. Do you reckon? Oh, so interesting story. No spite at all. You were actually really sick that week.
Oh man, what'd I do?
No, it was not here. It was at it was at Underground.
Oh, okay.
And I do not hold you accountable at all. No joke. You were pretty rough. But we actually had to push my appointment back because you just couldn't you couldn't come in. But it's this pentacle on my shoulder.
I remember that.
Most of it bled out.
Okay, hey, when you get a chance, I'll touch it up for free.
Dude.
I guarantee my work, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
I have free time if you have free time today. I have dual or do you have free time next week?
What are you doing Saturday?
Saturday I work till 7 o'clock. I'll bring you. We'll schedule it. How about that? Because I have a pretty fluctuant schedule, so it's really hard to know what days I'm gonna work.
What were you saying about next week?
Next week I might be available. I'll stop by and let you know.
Okay. Friday the 31st, I have the afternoon open. If you want that.
Kick ass. I'll see what my work looks like.
Yeah, by all means, man. I guarantee everything I do. So even if I did it somewhere else and you're not happy, I want you to be happy. So let's make that happen.
Cool, man. I'm actually going to, because I'm gonna add on to it. So I am definitely. My plan for this tattoo originally was to get the pentacle first, let it heal, give myself time to think what I wanted with it. But I'm gonna have a goat eating a goat, and then the owl. Say what?
A goat eating goat like a yin kind of thing, or?
Yeah, wrapped around it.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be an owl picking at the carcass of the one that's getting eaten. But I'll draw it out and we'll see what we can do to work with it. But for now, we'll just touch up the pentacle.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you get something like even just an idea sketched out that I can work with,
Yeah, man.
if you want to do it at the same time, we can.
Cool.
Just add on to it, and I'll give you a really good deal for it.
Cool, man.
You know,
No, because I really like how it turned out. It's just circumstances happened.
Yeah, it needs to be darker, and I was sick a lot, and I was on really bad medications, and
Dude, I get it. Shit's hard when your body's not working. But I'm actually glad I could talk to you about it because I meant to talk to you about it a lot, but I never had time to go in there, and then like the shop closed.
yeah, that was all my fault. I had a mental breakdown, and I fucked up.
Dude, it's okay.
But yeah, I'm good with it. Ever since I gotten out and got the shop reopened, anybody that gift certificates or anything like that, I honor them.
Do you want the stocks white as well?
Cool, yeah, that'd be great.
But yeah,
I was thinking that would look cool.
I'd be happy to push it up for you, man.
Cool, thank you, I appreciate it.
I don't know if it's my shit.
Dude. No. But the line work, like you have straight lines, it looks like the picture, but yeah, it just faded out. It's all cool though. Usually I don't get touch-ups. Some of my pieces do need them, but I'm a fan of first impression. But I appreciate that you're willing to do it because it'll go with the rest of the tattoo later.
Absolutely, man. I'd be honored.
And I actually also wanted to talk to you about a piece that I was going to do at another shop. But I might actually do it here. It's going to be a very big piece, over extent of about a year.
Okay.
It's going to start from the top of my neck, like at the crook of my head, and go all the way down my leg,
Okay.
minus my ass, because like I don't have any ass, so it just be no point. But then it's going to wrap around onto the top of my foot.
What is it?
It's Acid Trip Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
So the
It all
top.
melted together in like a story going from all the way down.
Yep. So it's gonna start actually on the top of my foot,
That'd be the rabbit hole.
the rabbit hole,
Okay.
and then up top, up at my neck, it's gonna be Maleficent in dragon form,
Okay.
wrapping around her castle, and then in the midst, it's gonna be just a bunch of fucking crazy shit. Like going up my leg is gonna be the Tea Party.
Okay.
But they're all going to be dead, looking down at themselves. And the Cheshire Cat's going to be just like kind of judging them. And he's going to appear in a lot of spots. Don't know how many it's going to be, but Like, you'll have to look for them.
This is a lot to process. How about when you do your touch up, we'll talk more about it. That sounds awesome though.
I haven't even designed it yet, man. It's in the progress, but that's just ideas.
Sweet. Let me go to that. Yeah, give me a second.
Cool. So happy you're up to talk to him, honestly. It's been a while.
You what?
It's been a while since I was actually able to like talk to him about it. I didn't want to be offensive.
You're not.
Good.
You're good.
I was honestly worried the whole time that I was going to say it wrong. But now I'm just like, no, I just gotta tell him how it is.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I was able to. Because I do love his work. I really do. That's what I was talking about. When I mentioned it earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. But no. I like this shop. It's probably one of the most comfiest shops I've been in.
Awesome.
The ambiance of the music where it's not too loud, but you can hear it over the machine.
Yeah. Machines are quiet too.
Yeah. Some machines are so freaking loud. But yeah, man, this tattoo, I want it to take at least a year, because I plan on doing sections. So 1 month on, where I do 1 week, take a break, 1 week, take a break, and then I have a month off.
Do 2 weeks, like every other week.
Every other week,
Yeah.
break.
You want to be pretty healed by the time you start working.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the more trauma you have, the longer it's going to take for you to heal through next one.
That's what I mean. Like, so 1 month month 1, it'll be work. Then month 2, it's gonna be a whole break where I don't get any work done. Just let it all the way heal,
Right.
and then the next month it'll just be all over again until I get it finished.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's talk more about it when we do the test setup and
Perfect.
figure out when, like whenever I do big pieces and I'm guaranteed that I'm going to be doing the whole thing, I just do a flat rate 100 an hour.
Cool.
I don't do 175 like I normally do, but
Nice.
for big pieces I get discounts for.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of hours.
I'd much rather be involved in something big than a bunch of small stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, the other artist that I was going to get it from, you did.
Sean already told me. I was gonna tease you about it, but I'm not gonna do that. It's not.
Tease me about it. I want to hear what you were gonna say. I am all open, all ears.
No, I got nothing to say, man.
No, but like, I don't know. I got a tattoo from him, and I like it, but it's not the quality that I want that big of a piece to be.
Well, I mean, from hearing about what he charges, I think you probably got your money's worth.
I got my money's worth. No, I'm not disappointed by the tattoo, but as a big piece, I don't know if I would be comfortable with him doing that big of a piece on me.
I think for small stuff, he's great to go to, and if you want just a quick gimmicky tattoo or something like that, just have at it, have fun. He doesn't have the knowledge to do something big yet.
Nah,
That's
man.
just my opinion. Just his skill set isn't there, and it's not growing because he doesn't have anybody to work with him and teach him or him to learn from. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he's really independent.
Yeah, coming out of tattoo school and then opening your own shop is the most destructive thing you could do to your career.
Granted, I did like how it turned out, so I will be getting smaller tattoos from him. But I really think that you have more experience, and actually,
like I said,
you have a lot of experience too.
I support it. I mean, if you want just a cheap, small tattoo, have at it. You know, I mean, I got nothing to say about that. But you know, there are a couple tattoos that he got in way over his head.
And you had to touch up. I heard about that.
I mean, but we all do that every once in a while. You know, it happens.
Yeah,
It's all part of being human.
no qualms.
I still don't. I mean, I've been doing this half my life, and it's just what he's doing is not. He's not going to progress at all if he doesn't have somebody that works with him.
Gotcha.
So, man, it's up to him though. It's his choice, his life. It doesn't affect me one bit.
Yeah, because I was having it planned, and he was gonna give me this flat rate type of thing.
Yeah.
But no, I like the sound of your idea better, and my plans definitely changed on what it was gonna be, and I don't think, like you said, I don't think he could do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just my opinion too. I mean, art's in the eye of the beholder, man. And all
It is.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody who they can and can't go to, or who they should or shouldn't go to.
I would only.
I have referrals. I mean, if it's something that I can't do, I'll tell you right now where to go.
Absolutely. No, every artist has their referrals. Like, I was told by an artist to go to a different one a couple times, and I did, and it worked out great. There is respect in being able to tell someone you can't do something.
Being humble, knowing your limits, you know.
Yeah, instead of stepping your own bounds and making a mistake that's on someone forever.
Yep. Yep. And you know, sometimes you can fix it, sometimes you can't. It's all on how you learn from it and move forward.
Yeah. Accept it.
It was good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks a lot.
Ladies, you have a wonderful day.
All right, you too.
Am I your last tattoo for the day? Nice.
I shall see you in the morning.
Yes, you will.
It's looking so fucking good.
Thank you.
Like,
I did a little shading in the mushrooms.
do it. I want you to be creative with this. I just designed it. If you think something else looks nice on it, add it. No joke, go for it. I'm all for it. Artist concept is amazing.
I'm just making sure all those words are in there solid so you don't have to not me to touch it.
Dude, thank you.
Because I am really light-handed and sometimes that happens, but this looks pretty solid.
If I'm not bleeding out, it means it's gonna stay.
Good. I haven't seen a drop of blood.
That is fucking crazy. Might also be that I just lost feeling in all my whole arm, but that's okay.
Did you?
Oh yeah. It's been lost for about half an hour.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can go check it out.
So, a couple questions.
Yeah.
Would you mind adding a couple more things on it?
Sure.
All right. Can you do a couple dragonflies?
Yeah.
One right up there, one down here.
Sure. Just little itty bitty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, little itty bitty dragonflies.
Okay.
And, I know that we discussed the flat rate, but I do want to pay you more than 100, so.
That's fine.
I just don't have it on me. I'd have to run to the bank, which is like 5 feet away.
That's fine. So I'll draw them on you. Do you have a particular color you want them, or you just want black?
Can you do them purple, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Purple and green is always a good color for.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Do it.
My brain is thinking. What was I doing?
Because dragonflies just add an ambiance to things that it's magic.
Yeah.
And I have a tendency to attract them. It's weird.
That's cool.
Yeah, whenever I go somewhere with a prominent amount of dragonflies, they always are like all over me for some reason. Some people, I guess, just have that connection with life.
Mm-hmm. I love dragonflies. Not a big fan of hornets, though.
No. Are you pretty familiar with the hornet design though?
A hornet design?
Like being able to draw out a hornet? Yeah. Cool. If you want to put one of those on there, that'd be cool too. But another day.
It might be a little bit too small to do a hornet. I mean, I could try and throw one in there.
I'd rather if you don't feel comfortable with it at
It's
first.
just really small.
Cool.
It would have to be really small.
I'm gonna do a hornet's nest on a part of my body too, so you'll probably get to do that.
Okay, cool. I love doing bees. I have like 3 bees on my legs.
Have you heard the song Black Honey? Or I don't know if yeah, I think it is Black Honey.
I don't know.
It's a really good song, but it's basically talking about how you're just gotta work for it, even if it sucks.
Yeah.
Because you need honey on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be able to feed your family and whatnot.
Okay, let me see if I know where a pin is. Oh, come on.
Blame it on my oily skin. I used to be one of those kids that before I could get tattoos, I'd just draw.
Draw on yourself?
Yeah.
I was the same way. This one's not working.
But then I noticed that it was getting all over everything that I touched.
Let me see if I can find a black one. So you want them fairly small, right?
Like basically the size of the size of a mushroom in reference to like the wings width.
Okay.
Because I like your art style.
Thank you.
I really do, and your shading is spot on.
Thank you.
And for 2 years, holy shit, like damn, I see a lot of progression in your life.
Thank you. Like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That is what I want.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll make this one going a different direction.
Awesome. Could you do it with like missing a wing?
You want one missing a wing?
Yeah.
Sure. Made that one too thin.
I'm so fucking excited about this.
Awesome. Me too. I actually shade it in a way that I've never done before to try and give it some texture.
You are, yeah. So you should continue shading like that. I recommend it. I will talk up your tattoo, honestly.
Thank you. I'm gonna redo that one because I don't like him.
Perfect. My day is open.
Mine too.
I don't work till 10 tomorrow, and I've just been staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning usually, so it's perfect.
Come on, Ben. There we go.
How are you with skulls?
You know, I haven't done many.
Then I will save it for another day.
I can draw them.
Well, if you can draw them, you can tattoo them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
I just haven't had the opportunity to do very many.
well, I mean, if you're comfortable with it, a skull sitting next to the stump would be a cool addition too. I'm sorry, I'm asking so much,
No, it's okay.
but with being your last tattoo of the day, I'm
You can. You can take as long as you want.
oh, hell yeah.
That one's just not turning out.
Maybe it's not meant to be there. I am a firm believer that if it's not going to turn out, it's not going to be there.
Okay. You want to just do one?
Yeah, we'll do one and then the skull sitting on the other side.
Okay. Let me bring up an image of a skull.
Perfect. I
I don't-
use reference honestly
Okay.
on most of my art.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually surprised my phone isn't dead. It's a new phone and they talked up their battery life
Really?
like hardcore. Yeah, a 19-hour battery life.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take my gloves off because this is.
Cool. I'm low key. Don't care.
Do you want to like stylize? Do you want to?
Dude, artist rendition. Go for it.
Okay.
Do what you feel comfortable with, because I just love your style.
Well, thank you. Okay, let's see.
And it honestly, I can no longer feel that there was a tattoo there.
Really?
Yeah. Never had that happen before.
That's cool.